No. Hey, peace, peace, my peaceful people. It's your brother man Sa. What's good? Welcome back. Yeah, y'all gotta welcome me back. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. Yes, yes, yes. Life does that to you sometimes. A little bit of delays and things like that, yeah. But we all always make our way back here, you know what I'm saying? Priorities gotta switch up sometimes to accommodate life and what's going on and whatnot. So yeah, so you see, we are not quite in nature today, but we still in the tear. Yeah, I mean, we gonna stay in the tear, right? But we at the crib today, so yeah, that's how we gotta do it. You know what I mean? I was thinking about hooking up the green screen and getting the background. You know what I mean? I might do that at some point, actually. But right now, that's a little too much. Let's make this easy, right? So here we are going to talk about the solstice readings. It's that magical time of year. The solstice is here, my folk. So you know how we do. So of course, we're dealing with the Metu Neter Oracle, right? Metu Neter is the oracle that is going to focus you on your spirit, right? You have different oracles that are better at communicating to you different, uh, levels of information. So, y'all hear me say it all the time. Definitely, the Metu Neter is a spiritually focused oracle. So, when you are pulling those cards, you are going to get a view of your spirit. You're going to get a snapshot of what's going on in your spirit, right? So now we at it's early December, right? I'm late, you know what I mean? I should have had this out a week ago, of course. All right, we already said that. Let's not belabor that point. So, so this is the time where your spirit, right? Things are cold, right? It's nighttime, right? It's midnight, right? What happens at midnight is the spirit is trying to prepare for sleep, if not sleep, right? Now it's sleep time. So now's the time for the dream, right? It's the dream time. It's the time when the subconscious mind is awaking to, what's going on in the cosmos, right? In the spiritual realm as well. Right, so it's a time when you're very receptive, right? You're very open to the impulses of the spiritual realm, right? The two equinoxes and the two solstices are the cardinal points, and it's a spiritual time, right? So this is a time where you definitely want to plug into those videos that I made about preparing the spirit to receive a revelation, right? Your diet, right? Getting into various exercises, breathing exercises, yoga techniques, right? You're gonna watch what you're watching now, right? Now is the time to cool down a lot of the mindless TV, right? TV just for goofy purposes, right? Because now is the time, right, where you're going to make an impression on your spirit, good or bad, right? For good or for bad, the 21st through the 25th, or I should say the 24th, right? Those 4 days, 21 through 24, is a time of, it's a time where the earth itself kind of comes to a stop or stillness, right? And in that process, the momentum has stopped, right? So whatever you was doing, now you have the opportunity to stop it, right? So if you're trying to do, if you're trying to stop something, right? So he's trying to, quell a bad habit, right? Well, the ball is rolling right now, right? Now you're supposed to be getting your thoughts together. So it's all about meditation. You are composing scripts, right? That will, focus you on the what it looks like after you stop, the result of your stop, right? What are the write down what are the things that you want to see when you stop doing XYZ. Okay, so put that in your mind, put that in your script, put that in your meditation, and do that, right? Especially 21st through the 24th. But now is the great time. Now's the time to have this in your head to to prepare for these things, right? Many of us fast during this time. Fast is not something that you could just, do tomorrow. Let's go on a 4-day fast tomorrow. Most of us have to, spend a period of time, you know, you know, lulling on that thought, like, okay, I gotta fast. Like, I know I do. I know I need a good, couple weeks to like put it in my head that I'm not gonna be eating for a period of 4 days. I love food. Who don't love food? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's, you got to lock it in your mind that this is what I'm going to do and this is why, right? And what's going to get you through it is the why, right? Trying to think in terms of reasoning, right? Trying to reason our way through life. So if we're reasoning our way through life, then we know that why we're fasting, and that's what's going to get us through. We know why we're vegetarian, and that's what's going to get us through, yeah, so we know why we do these readings, right? Because God got stuff to talk to us about. Okay, so that's why we're here. All right. I think I said most stuff. Let me just let y'all know. Firstly, let me say thank you to all my subscribers. I got a lot of new subscribers over the last few months, and I want to make sure I take the time to say peace to y'all. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Yeah, man. We're gonna keep it going. All right. Make sure if anything resonates, you give a like. Right. Those likes definitely, boost the algorithm for YouTube. They get it out to more people who want to see it. Right. So yeah, do that for me. Okay. Other than that, we're gonna get into this prayer and we're gonna get busy. Okay. As Tehuti, Simok, Ruo, Sir, Keftaf, Kurpaina Ba, or in Aret Saw Sabau, Rupu and Hetem to Keftanu Nebeche, Kurpain say Hadi Jedem de Jeritu, and Sadak, Atapnate to M Tehuti, Dwanunite, Pai Banitu, Ebanitu. And it's Rakten, Honorable Spirits of the Bagua, Chien, Kun, Chen, Sun, Li, Ka, Tui, Ken, Dwa, Dao. And Tadak, Ten, Honorable Spirits of the Tarot, the Minor, and the Major Arcana, Dwana Ter, the Air, the Earth, the Fire, and the Water. Dwau, thank you to my Chef Su, my Spirit's Guides. Dwana Ter. Okay. All right. It's been a minute, y'all. Been a minute. Okay, but we are back. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Geminians, peace, 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 my peaceful people. What's good? It's your brother Sa. Yeah, we are back, right? Alright, yeah, been a long time, right? Yeah. But we're back. Okay, so, solstice. It is the magical hour, right? The magical hour is upon us. So we doing the solstice focus readings, right? Your solstice focus will be basically your yearly focus. This is your, what should be my spiritual focus for the next year reading, right? And it's by the same token, right? What should be my solstice focus? Because at the solstice we should be focused on our next year. Okay. All right. That said, let's get into it. Talk to Tehuti. See what Tehuti I speak. Seker Tuchas. Seker, which is Saturnal, Tuchas, meaning open, opening. Right? Amenhotep. Okay. 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 Alright, so I'll write this down real quick. Second to Charles. Omen. As I lose my ink. Sorry, something going on. Alright, so this is YouTube. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is put this on pause, right? I'm gonna get my meditation on a little bit, come back and answer our question. Alright, peace. Gemini, this is a time for meditation over the solstice, where you can, if you can take off work for 4 days, do it. And during that time, you are to use the time to learn about God through meditation, right? This is a time to still out, right? You are being asked to still out, to go find God. You are asked to to shut down the TV, right? Okay. If you close your eyes right now, right? Go into a quiet room, close your eyes. You'll find that you still hear the world. You still hear the conversation you have with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, the television show, right? You'll hear the news announcer. You'll hear, the kids outside, right? And that's actually real, so that'll, make it worse. But what you need to do is stay there. Keep in that position, right? Settle into that position of stillness, right? And just watch those things that are going on around you in your mind, right? The, conversation that you had, right? Don't get involved, right? Because conversation probably made you feel a certain type of way or whatever the case. Don't get involved in the feeling. Just kind of let it go, right? Let it go. Let it go until it's gone, right? What am I letting go? You're letting the thoughts go. Let the thoughts go till they're gone, right? Focus on stilling out your thoughts. If you can be successful stilling out your thoughts over this solstice period, you're going to have a great revelation. I want to say something more better than great, but great is what comes to my mind right now. I'm not going to stress it. Amenhotep is God. God wants to talk to you, but you have to go to God. And to get to God, you have to still out the world. Right? So you're not, as you close your eyes, you're not trying to shut down the thought of this or that. You're just going to let it go away, right? You're going to watch it. You're going to exist as the watcher, the observer, the one who sits in the background watching the thoughts. Right? Because what we usually do is we watch the thoughts from inside the thoughts. And that gives us the illusion that we are the thoughts. Or that the thoughts are us. Right? So in this process, you'll see that the thoughts aren't you. And that's a revelation right there. That right there will focus you differently on a lot of things in your life, and how you look at things, your perception of things, when you understand that your thoughts are not you, and they exist separately from you, right? Then you're going to wake up to what it is you're doing in the midst of a thought. Who's having the thought and what's going on in that process? Yeah, but this is about stilling out. There is a gift for you in that place of stillness. You know, this is all about your power, your destiny, right? You won't achieve your destiny until you can go within to understand what it is. Pull it out is what you have to do. You have to go within to pull it out. Alright? Let's talk to the I Ching. Close. Open. Close, open, open. Closed, open, open. Close, open, open. Open, close, open, close, open. Open, close, open. Okay. Third hexagram, straight up. Third hexagram, straight up. Okay. So, difficulty in the beginning. Okay. This is the hexagram that presages not quite an easy time, right? But this is why you go in and find Omen, right? Because everything ain't gonna be easy, you know? You don't come here to have everything easy. That's what we gotta get out of our minds, right? We think everything's supposed to be easy. You know, sometimes the situation is supposed to be hard. How about that? Why? Because there's the classroom. Classroom is in the hush. The classroom is in what that she had to experience, right? You know, where it took you mentally, where it took you spiritually. That's the classroom. So sometimes it's not supposed to be easy, because you can't. What you gonna learn with easy? You don't learn nothing when it's easy. You learn when, you know, when you can look back and smile on it like, yeah. When you can look back and laugh on it because you wasn't laughing then. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, you was going through it. You was like, what? You was ready to kill somebody? You was ready to kill yourself. Some of y'all. So, yeah. So when you can go through a moment like that and then look back on it, somewhere in there you got a lesson. And that's what it was for. That's why it was harsh. You know? Sometimes, some of us, you talk to Tehuti before you come here. Right? Tehuti shows you something about what's going to happen when you get here. So you kind of, depending on, who you are and what's your rank and, who you are spiritually, you set up the contract to have it hard or easy. It happens, right? You set up, and it's depending upon, what's your matriculation, what's your next level. I'm so loquacious. Y'all gotta mind me. Setback guy, but yeah, you know what I mean? What's your rank, right? What'd you come here for? Did you come here for an adventure? Or did you come here, just to chill out, you know what I mean? Well, that's what it's about, you know what I mean? We have our lessons in these experiences that we have, right? That's if we're smart. If we're doing this thing as if it's a school. It's a classroom. Everything, is a lesson in everything. So, difficulty causes you to still out and go to the place of peace within you, right? You have to pull out your God now. You have to pull out that omnipotence, that ability to still do anyway, right? That omniscience, right? To still know. You have to know. You have to know who you are walking this planet. Right? Because life is going to ask you who you are. Life going to be like, who you are? You're going to be trying to do this or that. Life going to be like, who you are? You got to tell them. You got to be like, I'm God. Sometimes life going to be like, no you ain't. You got to be like, yes I am. You got to be like, I'm God. You know what I'm saying? You know? But it's true. You know what I mean? But yeah, every experience that you're having is teaching you how to do this. So, you know, do what you gotta do. Alright, let's talk to the tarot. Let's see what the tarot I'll have to say on these issues. Right? For my Geminians. Something was wanting to pop out, I think. Let me see. Okay. Queen of Cups. Tower. I was trying to peek out. 9 of Swords is trying to peek out behind that tower. Alright, so we got the Queen of Cups and the Tower. And the 9 of Swords somewhere in there. Queen of Cups, Tower. And yeah, okay, 9 of Swords somewhere in the background. I saw the King of Swords in there too. Right, QC. Nothing too different, just says QC. Okay. So, Queen of Cups, Tower. 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 Difficulty at the beginning. First card is the Queen of Cups, though. How does the Queen of Cups deal with anything? In balance, right? Something's coming at the Queen. She be, you know, she on her. Even if it's rough, you know, she gonna smile through it. Because she knows that that's where the power is. That's where the power to affect it is. It's in smiling through it. Anyway, right? It's like, you know, you do things by turning on your emotions. You turn on your emotions by, you know, certain things you do to turn on your emotions. By smiling when you don't feel like it. You turn something on within you. You know, something on that says yes anyway. You know, that's power. You know, you turn on the emotion of the thing, you know, to achieve it. Okay, so sweetness, balance, harmony, because life is challenging. Because there are towers, because there are difficulties at the beginning, because there are delays, there are obstructions. There is always the need for peace on this planet, in this vehicle. There's always a need to bring yourself back to peace. You know? Because life is going to stimulate you all kinds of ways. Harsh, nice. You know, it can be necessary to, you know, to like return to peace, even if the stimulation was pleasure. Because you get addiction. You know, you get too much. You want it too much. No, you gotta go to peace. You know what I mean? You gotta go to peace. Deal with your towers in a state of peace. Deal with your difficulties from Amen. Right? That's why it's necessary to do this meditation thing. Right? Meditation, you gotta sit in it. You have to give yourself the experience of stillness in order to be able to grab from that experience of stillness when it's time. There are going to be times that things around you are chaotic. You know, some individual might come into your space that's chaotic. If you haven't experienced peace, then you have nothing to draw from in quelling out that situation. Right? So give yourself the experience of peace this Christmas. That was a I should have been a marketer. Oh, I am a marketer actually, but should have been some, no, I shouldn't have been some corporate marketer type person. Entrepreneur, marketer. Anyway, yeah. So give yourself that experience. Go to Amen, right? Chant Ham Kasham deeply and longly, okay? Because you're preparing yourself for the difficulties. You're preparing yourself for the towers to come. Even if you don't see, the tower in the horizon, right? The tower, it's life. We're gonna have a tower sometime, like life is filled with towers. So fill yourself up with peace. Go through the experience of peace before the tower. Vibe, chill, sit in it for a while, right? Such that when the tower comes, now you got the memory of what stillness felt like, what peace felt like, what perfect peace felt like, right? That's what's being asked of you, Gemini. Alright, so this is what you're going to do for the solstice. Over those 4 days, man, you want to get you a Seker mantra tape. You want to get you a Amen mantra tape. And you're going to work with those two. You work with those two, you are going to arm yourself with the stillness and the peace that you need to deal with your difficulties. Be they in your present moment or in your future. Alright? But yeah, that's what Tehuti is asking you to do. Go vibe in stillness and peace. Alright? So, now you know. Alright? So that's it. Peace and love, y'all. We gonna do this again next time, because you know how we do. Peace.